Championships live from the RA Center here in Ottawa, Ontario. That's a great aerial shot there of the Rideau Canal and much of South Ottawa as we are here. And the ice is dressed for this all-prairie battle between Alberta 1 and Saskatchewan. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us here on Curling Canada Plus. It's Andrew Denny on the call with you, alongside 1993 Newfoundland and Labrador men's champion and a man who has a zest for life so great that he could be Tony the Tiger stunt double. It's Gary Rowe, everybody. How you doing today, Gary?
I am doing great, Denny, and thanks for having me and for that warm, kind introduction.
Well, not everybody goes to a Briar, so I like to make sure I point it out every time I can.
Really good to be here.
Excellent. Great game we have scheduled here is Alberta number 1 is going to take on Saskatchewan. We'll get a little housekeeping out of the way first for you. Alberta number 1 is skipped by Emma DeSkiffert. Playing third is Emma Yarmuk. It might be Yarmuch, unfortunately. Sorry to the Yarmuk family or Yarmuch family. Morgan DeSkiffert throwing second stones, and the ever-important lead stones being thrown by Sarah Yarmuch. On Saskatchewan's side, as they will be throwing first here in the first end, skipped by Shauna Simpson. Third stones being thrown by Laura Speidel. McKenna Bailey throwing the second stones, and the ever-important lead stones being taken care of by Caitlin Speidel. Alberta will have hammer here in the first end by virtue of draw to the pin, as they had a pair of great ones in the opening section of their practice. Underway already here, right on time, as is tradition in Curling Canada events.
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Yeah, another big crowd here this afternoon, Andrew, as far as we've had some big crowds here all week, and nothing different this afternoon with all the provinces represented here. Nice to see.
Yeah, lots of loud fans in the stands all week long here at the RA Center in Ottawa. Lots of walk-up sales for tickets as well. I've seen a pile of locals coming in and enjoying some elite caliber curling.
That's true. You know, Ottawa is such a curling town. It's a bit of a curling hotbed, you know, in Ontario. You're going to see the crowds probably getting bigger and bigger all week here as we go.
Yeah, capacity 400 or 500 seats here at the RA Center. So if you're in the neighborhood, don't be shy. Come on down. Great curling to be had in this arena setting.
Curling's been outstanding so far. These young curlers are putting on a show for everybody here, so certainly very entertaining.
Looks like both teams are going to elect to trade some hits here for the first end, run the pebble down, maybe bank a little time. This is Caitlin Speidel's offering. It's going to stay on the high side. Makes contact.
Yeah, typical first end perhaps here. Play it up and down the sheet a little bit. Get everybody into the game, everyone get loose. Get some feel for the conditions here.
Yeah, it's half the battle in a lot of these games is figuring out what paths you like, what the speed is going to be. And these teams transferring between the RA Center, which is an arena setting, and the Ottawa Hunt and Golf Club, which is the co-host for this event, and that's much more of a curling club setting. So conditions are going to be a little different between two facilities, but therein lies the skill of the game, Gary.
Absolutely, you know, a minor adjustment certainly from the arena and going back to the curling club, and they'll get about an equal amount of games at each venue. You're certainly going to see, as we watch this game here, the amount of curl we have in this ice here. Certainly arena-style conditions here, right from the beginning.
Nice draw to the wings there. Try and promote play to the corners, as Alberta does have hammer here in the first end. McKenna Bailey, she's settling in. Her first here in the first end.
Certainly seeing that nice curl to the wings there as this one will make good contact and stick around.
Slight inside roll, but mostly stays in place. It's a well-executed shot.
Team Alberta currently sitting at 1-1 in the standings.
Yeah, this is an all Pool A matchup here. Pool's of 7, 21 teams total. And top 4 will move on to the championship round. This is Morgan DeSkiffert.
Nice throw.
10-2.
Yeah, mechanically, you're not going to beat these teams. They're solid out of the hack, to say the least.
Very sound mechanics by both, for all these players here, both teams.
Typical of Alberta and Saskatchewan to produce great curlers.
Well, two powerhouse provinces, really, when you think about it. I mean, for generations and decades now, any team that comes out of either Alberta or Saskatchewan, you can expect them to be very well coached, very well prepared. And both these teams here looking to make the playoffs.
Queen.
Both still in striking distance. And like you said, Alberta 1-1. Saskatchewan is 1-2, so they don't want to tack on too many more losses. But 2 losses certainly can carry you into the top 4 of these pools of 7.
Yeah, Saskatchewan currently 1-2, so certainly they're not looking to lose any more in terms of the standings and the pool placement. Top 4 in each pool do make the playoffs.
Morgan to Skiffort's offering now. Sweepers are holding this one. It's curling big. Might touch it on the way by. Sure does. Great sweep there to hold that one.
10-3. Good sweep.
Yeah, that big finish coming into play now.
Yes, we'll notice the ice that the Saskatchewan skip is taking here right out to the middle of the 12-foot for that draw to the button area.
Here's Lauren Spinal now. 3rd stones for Team Saskatchewan. I'm sure both teams are happy to bank a couple of draw shots here, get the nerves out, get the muscles warm.
Absolutely. They'd like to play a couple of draw shots for sure, get a feel for how it's running here. Keep in mind, they both had a full practice before this game, full 7-minute practice, I believe they do now and still in this event. So both teams should really have a good idea what the ice is doing in the first end, but they still like to play a little conservative in the first end usually here, just to get everyone into the game.
I certainly agree with that strategy, as it's Emma Yarmich. You'll notice a lot of repeat last names on this Alberta team, a team full of sisters. And it's the youngest sister of the DeSkifford family who's skipping this team, Emma. And also the back end is comprised of 2 Emmas. It's Emma DeSkifford and Emma Yarmich. So they say that they've created a lot of jokes based on the double Emma, and lots of head turning during practice when someone pipes up and yells, Emma.
Yeah, wow.
And I'm not sure calling someone by their last name in that situation works well, because it's all DeSkiffords and all Yarmiches for Team Alberta.
Yeah, they got to come up with some crafty nicknames, I think, for those girls.
Well, maybe we'll listen in. Maybe we'll catch 1 or 2 as they play.
We were never one for coming up with crafty nicknames in curling.
Not really. It's last name or yeah, basically it. Lauren Spidle's offering, hits and rolls away. So a wide open house here for Yarmich.
Nice opportunity here to play a draw, like we said, get a little feel for how this is running here. Look at some times on this one and communicate those times to their teammates. You'll notice a lot of teams are timing hog to hog. Typical 15 to a 15.5 second draw weight here, hog to hog. The rock stops on the tee line. That's a typical, very nice running surface we have here.
Yeah, full credit to our head ice technicians, Bill Duck and Rick Allen. I believe I saw Rick Allen in the building earlier, and they have an army of ice technicians following them as well. I think I saw Beck Duck, Marianne Little.
Yeah, we certainly have some of the best in the business producing the ice here this week, and the conditions are absolutely perfect, really. These young curlers are definitely being treated to some of the best ice conditions you're going to see just about anywhere. So.
Remember in yesterday's broadcast, Gary, we were looking at each other going, hey, I'm itching to throw a couple of rocks out there.
Absolutely, we were saying that. And, even though we don't necessarily compete at this level, but we do. Every curler appreciates the nice, quick curling ice.
We compete at this level from an armchair perspective. Shauna Simpson, skip of the Saskatchewan team, who hail from the Highland Curling Club in Regina. She makes no mistake on a hit and roll.
Never missed a shot from back here. I don't know about you.
Never. Never once in my dreams, never once in the broadcast booth. Hey, you're the only guy here who's been to a Briar, so.
With 10. 10 times, okay? Yeah.
That's Emma DeSkifford now, coming down to settle into the hack. She's looking at an open Saskatchewan stone in the back of the 4-foot. Nice shot there. A little bit of a thinner crowd today, but it's a work day.
Yeah, that's true.
Still loud in here.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm gonna say they're still quite vocal.
The Skiffords first.
5 sheets of play in here, of course, today. 5 sheets in play during the round robin portion of the event.
Our sheet C, the feature sheet, and that's a nose hit there for Team Alberta 1. Shauna Simpson coming down now.
No, yeah, I like it.
Nose is the goal, beak or better.
Okay.
Yeah, she'd certainly like to hit it on the nose or fairly close, stick the shooter in the ring somewhere. Have Alberta attempt to remove it on Alberta's shot and potentially force Alberta to 1 point here. Of course, Alberta will be looking to produce the blank.
Curling 101 via Gary Rowe. Shauna Simpson now, her second stone here in the first end.
We're here to educate as well. Right?
That's our job.
Yeah.
This one hanging a little bit. It's going to make plenty of contact. But
Any contact. Don't think she'll save the shooter. Just rolls out.
yeah, lively stones in a lively house here, so you have to be extra precise on those rolls. But that's no problem for Team Saskatchewan.
No, job done, really. Just
I'm going to give you guys 10 again.
Alberta, we're looking to blank this end, and that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Emma Skifford going over the final details of her blank attempt. Picking out what line they want. Looks like they're going to go clockwise away from the center line. Final stone in the first end. It's going to be a pair of zeros on the board. As Alberta 1 will blank the first and retain hammer, pending some sort of calamity, but with that kind of weight, that's not going to happen. No score. We'll go to the second end after this break.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com. Don't forget your brooms.
Yep, you got it.
Come on up. What do you got? You got 1, you got 2, you got...
Just one more throw, please.
You make moments like these possible.
An up and down end in the first end results in a blank. Alberta will retain the hammer here as we proceed to play in the second end of this, the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships, live from the RA Centre here in Ottawa, Ontario. Thank you so much for joining us here on Curling Canada Plus. It's Andrew Denny on the call alongside Gary Rowe. Gary, what did you think about that up and down first end? Seemed like it was just a bit of a muck.
Yeah, I mean, not that unpredictable, really. I mean, we see that quite a bit at every level, really, and certainly at this level, you'll see the first end played up and down the sheet in a simple way to allow teams to get used to the conditions, get a feel for the game, get loose. So pretty standard first end. Alberta came away with the blank, which was certainly their goal in that end. They'll retain a hammer here in the second end.
Saskatchewan's first offering came into the house. And we result in a hit and roll away from Caitlin Speidel.
Now we're going to see a corner guard here. I was curious to see if we got the roll out there, would she throw the corner guard? And in fact, she is calling the corner guard here. So with last rock advantage, the hammer, she's going to try to generate her 2 points or more.
Scheduled for 8 ends here at these under-18 Canadian Championships. So certainly a little bit less time to be complacent. I love the corner guard call. Sarah Yarmich's second stone here in the second end.
Okay, T-line. We're not moving at all.
5-6.
Yeah, 15-2.
Actually.
7.
Just a little heavy. We'll slip into the rings.
15-2.
15-2 so quick, so it's hard to adjust sometimes. You know, you got to believe that your slide is correct and that you're not overthrowing the stone at times.
Yeah, so true. I mean, the ice is probably a little quicker than these young curlers are used to back home with their curling clubs. It's certainly going to be an adjustment for them, but
yeah, these conditions more akin to a Scotties or a Briar. But we love to see championship caliber ice.
well, that's it. And then one thing about this event, you know, these young curlers getting to come to this event and play on these conditions, it's certainly an experience for them, and it's a learning experience, you know. And the more they get out and play on these types of conditions, the more used they get to it. And
McKenna Bailey's throws a hit and roll that rolls out, and Alberta will go back to the well for a corner guard.
yeah, same shot here. She's going to try to get this rock in front of the rings.
Line's good. 2.
It's Morgan de Skiffert.
2. Line's good. 2.
Morgan is the eldest sister. She's also a valedictorian in her class this year.
Okay.
I can't even spell valedictorian, so good for her.
Yeah, that's amazing. It's a big job.
Okay, 15-7. It's fast. 15-7. That's fine.
Wow, yeah, 15-7 and slip into the back of the house.
Yeah, for those at home that may not be all that familiar with the timing, 15-7 is the time they take from hog line to hog line. And it's hog line to hog line, and that rock came to the tee line, just behind the tee line. That's very quick. We typically see at our club level more in the 14 to 14 and a half range. So this is certainly quick ice we've got here today.
McKenna Bailey second now. Stays on the high side. Love to stick that in the house, but it'll spill out of play. Team Saskatchewan highlighted their 5 pillars of the game, and something that their team operates based on is passion for the game, discipline, work ethic, consistency, and most importantly, sportsmanship.
Line's good.
I think they're 5 for 5 so far, Gary.
I think so too. That's impressive.
Got room. 3, 4.
Well, these young athletes, they put so much time into the game these days. These kids are probably on the ice 2 or 3 times a week, practicing, training.
3, 4.
They have access to so much good coaching now. Playing Boscos every weekend. These young players are certainly committed, and it shows. You can tell by the way they approach the game, the way they play the game, the way they certainly throw the rock. They come here very well prepared.
De Skiffert's offering slips into the house. Lauren Speidel now, her first.
Line's good. Yep. Yes.
That'll be beaked.
On the nose, so it actually produces a corner guard for Team Alberta. And she's going to attempt to come around this stone now and try to get one buried in here.
Yeah, hard to call that a miss, but not quite a bink.
Wasn't exactly what Saskatchewan was looking for, but it will give Alberta the opportunity to play this come around.
Emma Yarmich now, her first.
Looks like she may have got this one a little inside the broom.
Whoa. Just leave it. Sarah, curl, Sarah.
And of course, trying not to be heavy, you sometimes end up being a little light. So,
Okay. 18.
The dichotomy of our game.
right?
First national for both of the Armich sisters, so they're probably still getting comfortable with that Alberta crest on their back. It weighs a little extra heavy when you're out there.
Absolutely.
Speidel now. Her second.
Little tight. Yep.
So Team Saskatchewan deciding to play this come around herself now. Even though the Rocks are more in the corner guard position, she's going to attempt to get one buried here behind these guards. Try to generate a little offense herself.
Plenty on this rock. That will slip through the house.
Still getting used to the quickness of the ice here.
Yeah, we've seen it in a few other games as well. A lot of teams just taking time to adjust. It is quick out here. You really have to trust while you're delivering that what might feel like a hogged rock is actually top 8.
It does feel quite different when you're throwing it. It almost feels like you're stopped when you let it go. It's that quick. They're dragging this one.
And Yarmich's second offering looking like it's really good. If the sweepers can drag it just a couple extra feet. Really nicely done. Tucks plenty behind those guards.
Yes. Nice shot there in good position. Mostly covered under those guards.
And if we corner freeze it, it's not getting
Full credit to the... Sorry, go ahead, Gary.
We can see them carving it in there, the actual sweeper on the inside, helping it curl a little bit at the end there.
Makes all the difference. You can win games with sweeping alone.
You sure can, and sweeping is such a huge part of the game now. Certainly at this level is no different. It's you can make shots just on sweeping alone here. Certainly again on ice conditions such as these.
Down to Skip Stones here in the second end. It's Shauna Simpson. She settles in here for Team Saskatchewan. Her first. She kicks and deals.
Looks like a very nice throw over down the broom. Sweepers are indicating a little heavy.
Hack is not what you want to hear. Unfortunate. That'll slip right through the house.
And that's the Saskatchewan Skip first draw shot of the game. She had 2 takeout shots in the first end, so her first draw attempt. And again, easy to be heavy on this ice, but not what she was looking for.
Opportunity knocking now for Alberta 1 as they can lie 2 in basically any position they'd like.
Are we happy with 2?
Yeah, they'll attempt to split the rings here and lay 2 with last rock. Set up their 2 points.
Like, back 12 is great, but we just got to be in the house.
She mentioned back 12. She'd like to be a little bit behind the one that's currently in the rings and not set up some sort of an easier double.
That's Skip Emma DeSkifford you heard on the mic as she was concise in her communication with her front end. Her first stone here in the second.
Go a little up.
Sweepers are on and off. It looks to be coming into the position that she absolutely had in mind. Nice shot.
Great shot. Very nice result there from the skipper from the Lacombe Curling Club in Alberta.
Just go for the hit. If we could get a roll. Yeah.
Emma lists one of her curling influences as her uncle, Colin Hodgson.
Oh.
Shout out to Colin if you're listening. Thanks for straightening us out last year when we kept calling everybody DeSchiffert. Colin was quick to say, no, boys, it's DeSkiffert. Or at least that's how I remember it. Yeah. Hopefully I'm right.
I think you are, yeah. Nice Dutch name, I think you mentioned.
I believe so, yeah. Either way, Shauna Simpson, skip of this Saskatchewan rink. She's looking at an open hit here.
She'll attempt to hit this on the nose and hopefully remain shot rock.
Little bit. Set it out.
Strain that rock back out a little bit to
Strained it
release.
a little bit on her release, yeah.
Try.
Curling a little now.
She'll make contact. The shooter will spill away. So sitting one is Team Alberta, and they'll have a free look at the house for a second point.
These are certainly the shots you like to have. An open shot for two with last rock. She'll look to put 2 points on the board here.
Okay, I still think I'll give you less though.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, 15 right here. Okay, you got it.
It's a lot of positive reinforcement there coming from the front end,
I'd
and
really like to hear that, yeah.
certainly as a front end player, you love to hear your skip being definitive and concise about what they want, where they want the stone, and how it's going to finish.
Absolutely.
Draw for two here for Team Alberta. Final stone in the second.
Really moving.
Just wait.
Good. 5, 6.
Just wait. Line's good.
6, 7.
16-2.
16-2 indicated on the time clock there on that one.
16-2 with plenty of help from the sweeper. Is going to settle in the top of the 4-foot.
Very nice.
Not too bad. 2-0 our score. We'll take a break, bringing the third end after these messages.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Time to go home, kiddo.
Just one more throw, please.
Thank you for making moments like these possible.
Two on the board for Alberta in the second end with hammer means they have a 2-0 lead as we proceed to play in the third end at this, the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships, live from the RA Centre here in Ottawa, Ontario. Thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us here on Curling Canada Plus. We appreciate your subscription and your support of curling. It's Andrew Denny on the call alongside local legend Gary Rowe. Thank you so much for joining us, Gary.
My pleasure to be here, Andrew. Yeah.
It's Alberta's first stone was called in the house. Saskatchewan said, okay, we can play with that, try for a corner guard, and unfortunately just slipped into the house, so Alberta's got an open hit here to lie two.
They do, and they did attempt to throw the corner guard, of course, with last rock advantage now being with Team Saskatchewan. They'll look to try this again, I believe, throw another corner guard and attempt to generate some offense here and get their 2 points right back here.
Great shot executed there by Sarah Yarmich. Beauty little hit and roll. Saskatchewan going to the corner guard, and they're saying, okay, we need some points here, so let's get it rolling.
They sure are. And this one looks to be in
Really good. Yep.
a little better shape as it's just going to get over the hog line here and get into a nice corner guard position.
That's Caitlin Speidel, her second. It's a long corner guard, but it's in play.
Just a quick reminder, we are playing the 5-rock free guard zone rules, so that being the 4th rock of the end. Team Alberta certainly is not able to remove that. And they'll attempt to throw their own guard here.
Saskatchewan, over 3 games, only averaging 3.33 points per game, and that's a small sample size, to say the least, but it is indicative that the team is being stymied a little bit on the scoring department, so I'd really like to see a corner guard go up, try and press a little offense.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And they're gonna need to start getting the offense going for sure. They're gonna have to increase that average as the week goes on. And this being their Saskatchewan's 4th game, I believe. Saskatchewan certainly are currently sitting at 1-2, as we mentioned.
They're in tough, though. Alberta has yet to surrender a deuce this entire week.
Wow.
So they will be the first to find the crack in the armor should they be able to execute.
That's an impressive stat.
Really impressive. It's McKenna Bailey, second stones here from the team from the Highland Curling Club in Regina. Her first.
Yeah, looking to get this center guard off the center line here and open up the one in the forefoot.
Crosses low, makes piles of granite move, and that is really darn good.
She got, that was certainly a plan B situation there, but certainly worked out pretty good.
Yeah, move everything to the back of the house, lose 1-2 Saskatchewan stones out of play. Or Alberta stones, pardon me.
Alberta will look to make this center line come around shot here now.
Morgan to Skiffort's second stone here in the third end.
Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait, it's close 7. Close 6. Whoa. We're okay. Full 4.
Getting plenty of good late finish here on this stone.
Great communication on that one.
Okay.
Those sweepers knew exactly where that was stopping.
Actually over curls and pokes out the other side.
Sure did.
Okay, Lauren, watch.
This is going to be a big shot. It can change the complexion of this end here.
Yeah, nice opportunity here now for Team Saskatchewan to make this hit and potentially roll behind the corner guard.
McKenna Bailey. She settles and fires. This rock hanging.
Not touching it.
Okay.
Catches the Alberta stone thin. Rolls out.
Yeah, not exactly what they were hoping for there. Did make contact, of course, but we're really hoping to keep that shooter. Certainly on those types of shots, keeping your shooter in play is job number 1, but just got the rollout.
Here's Emma Yarmich. Her first.
Great brushing there by Team Alberta. Gets that stone into even a little better spot on this one. Fully buried behind that center guard.
Yeah, just a little bit of more ice makes all the difference. And the sweeping prowess of this Alberta team on full display in just 3 ends of play, and it's very impressive. Here's Lauren Speidel. Her first.
Attempting the run back shot here.
Keep it there. Okay, well.
Just going to overcurl a little bit, it seems.
We buy the guards and buy everything. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, she may have got that stone started a little bit out of her hand. That certainly curled a little early, and Wasn't able to make contact with the front one.
It's all about not if you miss, when you miss in curling. So
that's so true.
You can always rebound and come back a little stronger on your next shot. Yarmouth now for Team Alberta.
Seems to have that nice top four weight again. Oh, it'll just bounce off. Nice shot.
Bumps it a little. There's going to be enough room there for Saskatchewan to work with if they want to play something quiet. It looks like they're going to like to play a run back here.
Looks like they're going to play the run back again. As you say, they do have the option to play the outside yellow one, as it is pretty much wide open, but they just played this run back, so they're going to try it again. I like this call.
As do I. A lot of catchers back there for Lauren Speidel, her second here in the third end. It's crossing the nose, going to be on the low side.
Contact? No.
Misses the Alberta pile in the house, but does successfully peel that guard. Bittersweet.
Yeah, the guard was removed, so it does at least open up these yellow stones in the house now. Of course, Alberta will look to potentially put one back up here in front and guard these stones as best she can. Can't guard both, though. She'll have to choose which one she wants to guard.
Do you have a preference?
Well, I think in this situation here, the one in the center line is probably the one you're gonna look to guard. It is shot rock and in its best position, so that's the one she'll try to guard.
Yeah, a 3.
Okay, 16-5, got it.
Okay. Yeah.
You got it.
Finalizing the pre-flight details is Emma DeSkiffert. She sets and fires her first stone here in the third.
Sweepers like it. They're indicating a 3. Which is just in front of the house type weight.
Yeah, I'd rather be tighter or even in the house rather than longer in this situation. That's pretty good.
It stops in a really good position. Although as we see it there, the shot rock is exposed. So Team Saskatchewan will have an opportunity to make a play on this stone.
I don't want stick the shooter or...
They're just going to discuss what weight.
I like control.
Talking about control. Sort of that in-between weight. The control weight is what these teams will throw a lot for these types of shots.
Control? Yeah, control. Try to play that double over the top. Okay. Just try to stick the shooter too. Yeah. Normally control.
It's the voice of Shauna Simpson you're hearing. She said it best, stick the shooter there, paramount.
Very much so. She'll look to hit and roll towards the corner guard and really want to stick that shooter over there. The double would certainly be a nice result as well.
Simpson's first.
Control.
Whoa.
Out.
A little wide right now.
Catch it thin, and it's through the uprights. Can't stick the shooter in the scoring area.
Yeah, do we like here or do we...
Just maybe a little wide on that one. Her weight looked great. It looked like she had that control weight she was looking for, but maybe just a little wide of the broom and ran a little straight on her. Still a pretty good throw.
Yeah, it's a couple rocks there. Saskatchewan has been a little thin on, coming on that clockwise rotation.
Yep.
No fear in this Team Alberta squadron as their broom is down and they're going to get aggressive. Looks like they're coming right in.
Looks like she indicated the coming right in. Ideally, she could get this one in that top 4-foot area again. maybe a little more behind the guard than the one previous, and really make the last shot of Saskatchewan as difficult as possible.
That long corner guard may come into play.
It just might. It just might with this line, yes.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You got it. Full 4. Light's okay here.
To Skiffert. Her final stone here in the third end.
Added a lot. Line's good. Yeah.
Certainly by the guard. We're going to have to contest with the guard on the other side of the center line now.
Maybe a little close to the center guard.
No wick off. Shooter's going to continue to roll. And stop mostly in the 8-foot.
Yeah, she had a great weight there. That was that top 4-foot weight she was looking for. Just a little tick on the center line guard and rolled to a pretty good position really for her. Gonna have Saskatchewan shooting against 3 stones here with less rock.
Yeah, great weight. As you see, I had plenty of the weight just to spill off.
Control, I'll throw it better.
The shot stone is exposed, so there is a shot for 1 here for Saskatchewan.
That's what she's decided to do. Play on the shot stone in the back of the 4-foot.
It's essentially an open hit, but when you look at it from the eye test perspective in the hack, there's a lot of yellow looming.
Absolutely true. It's not the easiest shot in the world, like you say, a couple of stones in her sight line. But key on these is just focus on the broom, make a good throw. Throw the weight she's looking to do here, which I think she mentioned control weight again.
Shauna Simpson now, final stone here in the third end, looking for a hit for a single.
Control good. Where? 10
Stay close.
Close.
Stay close.
Stay close.
Yes.
Yes. Hard. Whoa.
Looks to be very close.
How good is that?
Oh, very nice.
No mistake, straight through the uprights and right on the nose. A single on the board for Saskatchewan. They'll trail by 1. We'll proceed to the next end after this.
It's a beautiful blend of strategy, skill, and creativity. Curling. But it's our people that make us great. We're a mosaic of countless experiences. We communicate and collaborate. We value new ideas and different perspectives.
I like it.
We learn from our past and from our future. We may even disagree sometimes, but it's in our differences that we can see our strengths. The beauty of our sport is reflected in our people and our values. Regardless of your ethnicity or gender, your abilities, your stage in life, your beliefs, or who you love. The rocks and the ice don't discriminate. And as curlers, we won't either. We will be the change that we want to see in the world. Curling is a place for everyone.
Saskatchewan's Shauna Simpson makes a clutch shot to score a single in the third end. Her team trails the team from Alberta, the Lacombe Curling Club, 2-1 as we resume play here in the 4th of the 2024 Under-18 Canadian Curling Championships, live on Curling Canada Plus. And we thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us. Sandra Denny on the call alongside Gary Rowe. And we got 5 sheets of action here, Gary. Lots of scores to go around.
Lots of action here today. Just a quick review over on sheet A. We've got, looks like New Brunswick, Northern Ontario. Northern Ontario up 1 right now, playing the third end man at New Brunswick with the hammer. On sheet B, we've got the Northwest Territories up against Ontario. Ontario 2, Emma Akers. Just trying to see the score there.
Looks like 5-2 in favor of the team from Ottawa.
There we go. Over on sheet D, we've got the team from Quebec up against the team from BC. And they're tied at 2 right now, playing the fourth end by the looks of it.
I may have nudged that.
And over on E, we've got the team from Manitoba playing the team from Nova Scotia. And we've got Nova Scotia up in that one, 3-1, playing the fourth end Manitoba with the Hammers. Some great games out there this afternoon.
You can go to curling.ca/scoreboard. Get all the details from all 9 sheets of play that are in action between here, the RA Center, and the Ottawa Hunt and Golf Club. And those are live updated, so you can just keep that tab open on your browser and it will refresh itself. No maintenance required. Or better yet, tune in on Curling Canada Plus and you can listen to us take you through it. Kind of preaching to the choir on that one, I think, Gary.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Underway here in the 4. 2-1, Alberta leads. A mess of stones out front already. Alberta does have shot stone, just biting the 8-foot.
Got some stones in play this end. Great shot in the last end there by the skip from Saskatchewan. A pressure takeout shot, shooting against 3 to get her single point. So we've got a 2-1 game here in the fourth end. Alberta with hammer.
Yeah, full credit to Shauna Simpson on that shot. That was a gut check to say the least, and she came through in full marks. Shauna, I'm sure, very happy to be wearing Saskatchewan green. She is a die-hard Rough Riders fan. So probably very comfortable in that green.
I would think so.
It's Caitlin Speidel. The rock will come up to the nose.
Yeah, they were looking maybe for a little hit and roll there, but got to the nose. Acceptable outcome.
Shot stone for the interim does belong to Saskatchewan, but the broom is down to remove it from play. That's Morgan DeSkiffert, her first.
Attempting to make this one curl now with the sweeper going with the curl. Nice job, nicely done.
Get the
Almost
roll.
got the roll, yeah.
Really close.
Almost got the roll under there.
9-5.
That is a tough shot to make on ice that curls this much, so full credit to the Alberta team for managing that stone.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that, and she had perfect weight on that. Maybe got just a smidge wide of the broom, but they were able to make it curl.
McKenna Bailey, she's throwing second stones for the team from the Highland Curling Club in Regina.
Nice throw there.
Yep, right on the nose. That rock crawling its way back up towards the pile with every subsequent nose hit. Emma DeSkiffert's got the broom down for Morgan DeSkiffert. Older sister throwing to her younger sister. Her second.
Attempting to make this one curl a little bit more again.
Right on the nose once again. Starting to,
shot.
yeah, maybe that roll is starting to get a little more precarious as that rock climbs its way up the house.
Yeah, she might be able to just squeeze this one in here on the roll.
Here's Lauren Speidel, the lefty. Makes contact, rolls the shooter, and touches their own stone on the way.
Yeah, a little bit of an inside roll. Did she? Very close, I think, for shot rock right now. They're having a look at it. You've almost got to consider removing that red stone anyways, even if it isn't shot rock. It's in a good position for Saskatchewan.
Most certainly, and Emma knows that one. She's got the broom down for it. Emma Yarmich now, her first.
Watch the roll, watch it.
Stays on the high side. The shooter could stick around. That would just be lovely news for Alberta. Try to spin it back. There you go.
Look at that.
Cheeky, very nice.
A little spin back. You can see this on our screen now. Just watch how it looks like it's going to be just out, and whoop, right back into the rings.
Yeah, catches some of that fresh pebble and just spins on itself. Alberta with hammer here in the fourth, so sticking that extra rock around is going to loom.
Yes, absolutely. Saskatchewan now will try to attempt to remove this shot stone here in the top of the 8-foot. Playing a hack, some type of a hack weight, I would think.
Yeah, brooming for about hackish, boardish.
Yeah.
Better vantage point for the lefty. That's Lauren Speidel. Makes contact. Stick the shooter around somewhere nice.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, it's a beauty.
That's exactly what she had in mind. So important to stick the shooter there in lay 2.
Making it look easy is Lauren Speidel. Not too bad.
Throwing the right weight on those is so important. The way the game is played today, you can be a little bit, you can be a little off the broom with the way these players sweep, but throwing the right weight on those types of shots is really the key to making those.
Especially on arena ice where everything is so weight sensitive.
That
even a couple of feet of extra weight can turn into 6 or 8 inches less curl. And on those hit and rolls, that could be a flat out miss.
Absolutely.
Emma Yarmich now.
Okay, that's fine.
Right on the nose.
Yeah, very well done. Those outside ones there, they haven't played anything out there probably in a while, and a little bit of a guess on the line and what that rock might do, but judged it very, very well.
Sorry. Okay, that's okay.
And very nice to stick that one out there and have 2 yellows in the rings.
I still could have given you more. Sorry.
Shot stone does belong to Saskatchewan in the interim. Only in the 12-foot though.
Yeah, so interesting situation here, like you say, with Alberta having last stone in this end. Saskatchewan will definitely want to be keeping this shooter. Once they make contact with this yellow, they'll really want to keep the shooter somewhere in the rings for lay 2, with the goal of eventually forcing Alberta to a single point here.
Shauna Simpson, she was clutch in the last end. We'll see if she's got any more tricks up her sleeve. Her first here in the fourth.
Maybe a little wide of the broom on this one. Will it curl enough?
Enough to make contact, but certainly not enough to stick the shooter.
Yeah, remove the stone. Wasn't able to stick the shooter, but
I think we need to throw less.
Alberta will have an opportunity now to remove this red Saskatchewan stone and try to lay 2.
Yeah, I think I like 12-5.
It is a little tight to that guard, but there's certainly enough room if you drop the weight a little and let the curl do its thing. That's exactly where the broom is placed for it.
Yeah, she'll be attempting to throw a hack type weight shot on this.
12-5.
just remove this from the rings and keep that shooter around.
Yeah. Sorry, there's a black.
Some folks, you know, you watch them curl or you play on a team with them and you just know they're meant to be a skip. That's the type of vibes I get from Emma DeSkiffert.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Very confident, knows exactly what she's looking to do. Communicates it really well. You can tell the Alberta team are on the same page on every shot here.
Essential to winning, well, any game. And when you're at a national championship, that'll give you a great opportunity to be in the mix come the playoffs. DeSkiffert's first here in the fourth.
They're going to have to go on this one, I think, to get it by. It's close to that guard.
Oh, just wicks off. That was about as close as you could get without being by.
Yeah. Pretty good throw as it came down, just a little narrow. Curled a little more than she had hoped and just ticked that guard.
Tough luck. But a golden opportunity now for Saskatchewan to lie to and really turn the screws on this end.
Yeah, certainly an opportunity here now for Team Saskatchewan to get another stone in here. Ideally around this center line stone that's on the top of the 8-foot full 12 position. She'll look to get this one as close to the button as she can. These ones are not easy. The ones that are in the top of the 12-foot like that are not the easiest rocks to get around, but with this ice curls, of course, it's certainly doable.
Yeah, you'll have ample room on the high side to get around and land fully buried. Shauna Simpson, her final stone here in the fourth end.
They'll want to get in this. They want to get this stone at least into the rings. They'll count the Alberta stone over there.
Yeah, you got to go
successfully do that.
Makes contact with her own stone and bumps it a little. Looks like the double is there, but you wouldn't stick the shooter.
Looks to be that way. Yeah, I think she does have a double opportunity, but like you say, she will lose the shooter. The double would be for a 1-point score. She would score the one on the outer part of the rings there. That's certainly an option. Tough shot.
Yeah,
doubles are not easy. No.
I think just 10.
That stone actually ended up in a pretty good location for Team Saskatchewan. Team Alberta does have the option to draw here if she chose to. She could draw for her single point.
Touch more. If we just roll out and get 2, like it's
but she's gonna attempt to take out here. Look for the double.
Yeah, if she sticks the shooter, I'll happily eat crow.
Yeah, I as well. It's certainly there. It's certainly there. She's got to throw the perfect weight on this to make the double and stick the shooter.
Yeah, no picnic, but again, these are brand new rocks. They're super lively. The striking bands are great. And, you know, fortune favors the bold, and bold indeed is Emma DeSkiffert. Her final stone here in the fourth.
She's close.
Oh, that'll come to the nose. Steal a little bit. Yeah, steal a one on the board for Team Saskatchewan. We'll go to the fourth end break, run some ads, and pay some bills. Don't go anywhere, folks.
make moments like these possible.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Does this look familiar? Your fans deserve an incredible arena experience. It's time for an upgrade. Stunning graphics. Revenue opportunities are just the beginning with our in-venue display systems and scoring technology. Let us help you find the best solution for your facility. EDG, always delivering the best fan experience.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
This is it. It all comes down to this rock. The hours in the gym, the weeks away from my family. This is what I've been training for. And all those voices trying to tear me down, I'm here to silence them. We've given everything we have for a chance to get everything we want.
Knotted up at 2 after 4 ends of play here in our featured draw between Team Alberta 1 and Team Saskatchewan. Live at the RA Centre in Ottawa, Ontario, this is the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships. Hello, everybody. It's Andrew Denny on the call alongside Gary Rowe on behalf of Curling Canada Plus. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining us on this adventure. And we got a heck of a game here, Gary.
We do have a heck of a game here. This is absolutely what I expected, to be honest with you, with two good young teams here going at it. It's a big game in the standings for both of these teams. Saskatchewan at 1-2, Alberta at 1-1, so it's a huge game in the standings for both these teams. Both these teams are definitely looking to make the playoffs. They're making a push for the playoffs, so as I suspected, we've got a good battle going here this afternoon.
Yeah, and it's not like it's just been defense up and down. Both teams are taking their attempts at generating some offense, and a couple shots here and there could have scored some big points.
Absolutely, yeah. We've seen some rocks in play the last couple ends, and both skips looking to score with last rock and try to put a little pressure on each other, and it's been quite entertaining.
This rock slips into the house, and Alberta chooses to hit and roll to the wing. Alberta will have hammer here in the 5th end as we're scheduled for 8 ends of play here at these Under-18 Championships.
Yeah, Alberta with hammer here in the 5th end, and these teams will talk about their goals for each end, you know, and what they hope to do, what plan A might be, what their second goal might be, and certainly a goal for the fifth end here with Hammer is always to look for a multiple score, 2 or more, but they wouldn't mind a blank here either, so I'm not surprised that we may see a little bit of an open end here. Although she's looking to throw the corner guard right now, so as soon as I say that, plan A, I guess, is to score her deuce here, and but certainly a blank taking the Hammer in the sixth end is never a bad thing. We'll see how this end develops.
Yeah, this call definitely a byproduct of the 5-rock rule, promoting that offense.
3. Line's good. Emma's rock. 3. Ankle.
I certainly like this call. I like to say an 8-end game. You've got to sort of get at it and score when you have Hammer. Take your opportunities when you do have last rock. And throwing the corner guard here is certainly a nice call.
Okay.
Yeah, even if it slips into the rings there, not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Keep your blank in play, and if it's nosed, it's a nice corner guard for Team Alberta.
Absolutely, for sure. Saskatchewan will look to remove this and roll to the center of the rings, ideally. Not leave a corner guard there for Alberta.
It's McKenna Bailey. She's shooting second stones for the team from the Highland Curling Club in Regina. Her first here in the fifth. Getting this to sweep.
A curl, yeah. Just gets enough of it.
Thin to spill the shooter away, so fresh attempt now for Team Alberta to reestablish that corner guard. Morgan DeSkiffert, her first.
Yeah, they'll look to get this rock about halfway between the hog line and the house, ideally, in that corner guard position. Maybe a little closer than that, considering how much curl we have here.
Okay,
but
make me 2 line then.
Somewhere up there.
8.
Sweepers are firmly calling this one in the house.
8, 9.
Yep.
Okay, 15-3.
As we say, it's certainly easy to be heavy out here with these beautiful quick ice conditions. It's certainly an adjustment for these players, but
either way, another open hit here for McKenna Bailey. Has to find a little bit of curl if it wants to stick around. And nothing doing.
Just going to roll out this one. You'll see Alberta attempt this corner guard again.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. We'll see how Morgan DeSkiffert can adjust here on her second stone in the fifth.
Sweepers indicating a 3-4, which is very close to the top of the house, potentially slipping into the rings again.
3-4. It's coming down. It might be 3.
3 would be perfect.
That's what the skip wants to hear.
Nice adjustment.
Yep. Being out of our free guard zone after our fifth rock has been thrown, Team Saskatchewan can certainly attempt to make the takeout on this and roll into the rings.
Yeah, they don't want to mess around too much here. It looks like that's going to be the deployed call. It's Lauren Spidles first. Needs a little bit of a roll out of this, and it'll be on the nose.
Just curls up to the nose. And it does represent a corner guard that Alberta can use now to try and bury a rock behind.
Emma Yarmich. Her first.
Line's good. Line's good.
Indicating line is good, weight is good. Should be well by the guard.
And watch this finish.
Sit.
How good is that?
That's just about perfect.
Yeah,
fully buried.
Maybe a foot deep, but I wouldn't be complaining.
No, in a very nice position again. She was looking to get this one in here fully behind the guard. That's exactly what they did.
Saskatchewan looking to employ a freeze corner variety. Spidel. Her second.
Team Saskatchewan will look to try to get this one down here. Ideally in front. Ooh, she's saying hack. Okay, the ideal call was to try to get this one in front of the Alberta stone, but this one's running a little heavy.
They didn't even start my timer.
That's an unfortunate error there.
Okay. Yeah.
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 It happens.
Yeah, no, and it's one of those things. You're looking to get that rock into the proper position, but you just get a little heavy and it runs a little on you and goes through the rings.
There's no worse feeling on a shot that you know you cannot impact anymore. Once it's gone, it's gone.
That's very true. You like to give those draws to the sweepers if you can, let them do their magic. Team Alberta looking to get another one behind this guard now.
Yeah, no fear on that call. They could have easily split the house and try to score two that way, but that's a shot to try and score multiple and then some.
Absolutely. She was looking at possibly getting another one under that guard and setting up a three-ender with that call, but just bounced off. It'll give Saskatchewan an opportunity now to remove this one and ideally stay right there. Even a little inside roll, I guess. Andrew, maybe would be ideal. Just a little inside roll. I think she can. She can't. I guess it's just wide open. The inside roll would be tough, but just get to the nose would be good.
Tough, but it would be a gold star shot.
Yeah.
And it's certainly there. You have to have the nerve to call it, though, and that's tough.
You do, and when ticking this guard is not what you want, and you've got to make sure you at least remove that yellow stone.
Shauna Simpson has been clutch already this game. Let's see if she's got more. Her first here in the fifth end.
Wait, control. A little up. Control.
Stay close.
Stay close. Still got a curl. Curl. Got a curl. Yeah.
There it goes. Making a little move now.
Full contact and right on the nose.
Yeah, great shot. That was really what she had in mind. It was quite difficult to get to the inside of that one and to get the roll. So that was pretty much what she had in mind there.
Yeah, that inside roll would have been the extra stuffing in the turkey, but more than happy to have that result if you're Team Saskatchewan. Either way, deuce certainly in play here for Team Alberta 1. But they'll have to contend with this Saskatchewan stone that lies in the forefoot. Emma DeSkiffert, her first.
Attempting a board weight type shot here to remove this red stone. Lay two.
They have contact.
Will she keep the shooter?
Ooh. They lose their counting stone that was behind the guard, and the shooter spills open to remain the only stone in the house.
Little unfortunate to make contact with her stone and removed it in the back of the rings there. Did keep the shooter, however. And as we mentioned when this when this end started, one of the goals of this end, albeit maybe not their number one goal, was to potentially get the blanket of this for Team Alberta with hammer. So that's certainly back on now.
Shauna Simpson now hitting the hack. She's skipping the Saskatchewan team. She's got an open hit here to ensure that Alberta does not score more than one this end. her final stone here in the 5th.
She'll certainly hope to remove this yellow one and stay right there, hopefully, and force Alberta to try and remove it for the blank. And
trying to hold it. Nicely done.
Well done.
No inside roll, but when it's wide open like that, the blank is usually fairly rudimentary.
Yeah, fairly routine, not automatic. Whenever you're throwing these blank shots, you've always got to remind yourself that it's contact first. Sometimes we try to go for these blanks for a little too much, but ideally you want to make contact first, and the sweepers can sweep it for the blank.
Yeah, oftentimes you have to pick, do I want to cross nose and roll out, or do I want to stay on the high side and roll out? Final stone in the 5th. Alberta seeking a blank.
Working this hard to try and get the shooter to roll out now. Looks like it's going to come to the nose, however.
Yeah, on the beak, and they will be forced to a single. They'll take the lead 3-2, but we'll go to the 6th end after this.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
The Men of Curling calendar is more than a date provider. Each edition is packed with beautiful images and tons of curling information too. Support curlers and charity by buying yours today at curlingcares.com.
Action resumes here in the 6th end of this, our feature match, the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships, live from the RA Centre in the National Capital Region of Ottawa, Ontario. Hello, everybody. It's Andrew Denny and Gary Rowe on the call for you here on behalf of Curling Canada Plus. 3-2, Alberta leads Saskatchewan after a blank attempt over curls and beaks on the nose to score a single.
We're in the house. It's trying.
Yeah, great game we've got going on here this afternoon. Two teams really going at it, playing really well, making tons of shots.
Okay.
Interesting in that last one there, as we talked about, Alberta.
Okay, you got it.
We're looking for a deuce the whole end, ended up having the blank attempt, and unfortunately for them, banged it on the nose and took their single point. So Saskatchewan with the hammer now, playing the 6th end, only down a single point. And for them, that's not a bad position to be in.
And we're in the even ends and down a single. Yeah, that's pretty good. Saskatchewan's corner guard attempt slips into the house, so Alberta is going to say thank you very much, remove that from play, and roll to center.
Yeah, it wasn't the start that Saskatchewan was looking for this end, but they'll regroup here and make this nose hit here, potentially make this double, and
You got it right at the brew.
try to regain control of this end here.
Yeah, not a bad end to blank either, realistically. It just puts a lot of pressure on the 7th instead.
Yeah, that's true. In these one-point games, you know, you get late in the game here now, in one-point game. Ideally, you'd like to score in the even end here, like you say, potentially force a point in 7 and retain hammer in 8. That's a perfect perfect scenario, but it doesn't always work that way.
Yeah, that rock failed to curl and just ends up rearranging the Alberta stones in the house. Not ideal for Team Saskatchewan so far this end.
No, certainly this end off to an ideal start for Alberta. They're just discussing where they'd like to put this next one.
Couple options. You could come back into the house. You could throw a guard.
Yeah, the stones are off the center line. She's looking to throw a guard on these, I think. They're certainly in nice position top of the tee line. So a guard on these, I think, would look pretty good.
Full credit to Alberta lead Sarah Yarmich, hitting those stones in good spots. That's Morgan DeSkifford, who just threw. The rock is making its way down.
Hard, Sarah. 3, 4. Okay, keep going, Sarah. Keep going. That's okay. Keep going. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. 16-6.
Okay, not exactly what they were thinking, but pretty good. It will give Saskatchewan an opportunity here now to make this double on these front two ones and keep their shooter in play.
In play, certainly the kicker. It might even stay in the house.
I think so. I think she can hit this one just a little off nose, make the double, keep the shooter around.
McKenna Bailey, her first here in the 6th end. Finding some curl. Make them both go away. A little inside flip, and how do you like me now?
Very nice shot. Yeah, nice throw, well executed.
Yeah. No roll. Yeah. You got it. Okay, 10. Yep.
Alberta now will attempt to remove this one. Keep their shooter around. We talk about that control zone, that area between the tee line and the top of the rings. We like to keep our stones up there as much as we can in play and in that area.
Yeah, dictating play, certainly the kicker in that.
Yeah.
On the nose is Morgan DeSkifford's offering.
Good shot.
Yeah, nice tight guard. You can run that back if you need to later.
Absolutely, very usable stone.
Just control that.
McKenna Bailey, her second here in the 6th.
This one's starting to curl a little bit.
Cross is well over the nose, and the shooter is fighting to hang around in the house. Emma DeSkifford on it, really trying to work that stone. And did it pivot back?
Did we have another late spinner back into the rings?
I'm not sure. No. And they say skips can't sweep.
She proved them all wrong right there.
Big time. Emma Yarmich now for Team Alberta from the Lacombe Curling Club.
Yeah, nice opportunity here now for Team Alberta to get this one around the center guard into the 4-foot area.
Yeah, if you can bury this one, you'd be running back your own color stone. Gives you a huge advantage. Just wants to tuck a little more. Really nicely done. Wow.
Beautifully done, fully buried.
And that had so much clearance by the guard, and really just perfect example of how much late finish there is on this sheet.
Absolutely. She was by that guard for almost a foot and was able to completely bury it.
Short run back now being deployed by Skip Shauna Simpson. A taskle fall to Lauren Speidel. Her first here in the 6th.
Looks close.
Straight back. Ooh, just misses the run.
Very close. Good throw. Just missing the one in the forefoot. Rolled her shooter to a pretty good spot, though.
Yeah.
That red one in front of the rings for Saskatchewan is in a spot that could be raised or promoted as then goes on here.
Yarmich now.
3, 4. Lions good. 3, 3. 3, 2, 3. Go. 3, 4. We got it, Pearl. 4, 5. Yeah, keep curling. Curl. Cross the face. Keep going. More. Okay, that's fine.
That offering comes into the house and is just across the nose.
Yeah, I think if you're Team Saskatchewan, you're not too upset about that. You like that rock came in the rings like this. Gives you an opportunity now to make this hit and roll. And actually, the hit and roll looks like a double to me. So, really nice opportunity here now for Saskatchewan.
Speidel looking to change the complexion of this end with one throw. A lot of weight on this.
She's got a little extra weight.
Double's made, but shooter won't stick around.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, they were certainly looking to make that roll as well, but the double was a great outcome. Get those two yellow ones out of the forefoot. Looks a lot better for Saskatchewan after that shot, for sure.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. Oh, you want to be like top 4? Dex? Like 16. Okay, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Broom is down quickly for Emma DeSkiffert. She knows where she wants to be, and that's behind that guard. Top 4-ish. I guess that's a number 6. It would be in the 8-foot technically.
Yeah, she could get a piece of the forefoot behind that guard, I think, but she'll want to get this one buried in there. Starting to make a move now. Weight looks good. They're saying 8, which is a little behind the tee line. Line looks perfect.
Big finish there, as it does tuck completely buried.
Very nice shot. As we can see it there, it is fully buried behind that guard.
And the only unfortunate thing there for Alberta is they left just enough for a rock to be frozen on top of there and be shot stone.
Yes, if you're Team Saskatchewan now, you do have another opportunity to get one behind this corner guard, right in front of that yellow one, and they will be shot rock if they're able to do that. They just saw this one come down here, so we definitely would have learned a little bit from the Alberta Stone and how this is going to run here.
Shauna Simpson. Her first here in the 6th.
It's a little heavy right now.
We're more than good. No, guys. Like, it's through. Yeah.
Yeah, that's looking like it's got much more than it needs.
13-9. This weekend.
Oh, a heartbreaker.
What is that heavy? Better to be light. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little, as we saw, just a little heavy on that one. Slipped through the rings.
Yeah. 15-5, 16-inch. Okay, think we still want top
Yep.
4. Okay.
Either way,
So I'll give you guys like just a few feet less.
now probably out of the question for Team Saskatchewan, as that split attempt at the top doesn't look great, and you're going to have 2 Alberta Stones to contend with once Emma DeSkiffert is done with imparting her influence on this end.
Yeah, for sure. Team Alberta now will look to place another one in here, ideally a little higher in the rings, in front of their yellow one that's just behind the tee line.
No better feeling sitting in the hack than knowing you get to throw the same shot twice.
That's for sure.
Especially when you made your first.
This one looks to be very good. Nice weight.
Fighting to make that rock curl. It does chap off the existing stone and stops full forefoot.
Yeah, they may have brought that one a little deeper than they were hoping. I think a little higher in the rings would have been a little better position for them, but certainly lane 2. With Saskatchewan's last stone coming here on, they'll be shooting against 2, trying to get their single point here.
We can try.
You ever try the blank, Gary?
Well, I think you think about it. I mean, it's there. Depending on what your strengths are, some skips would attempt the blank here, a high hard one, and get those 2 yellow ones out of there and remove your shooter as well for the blank. But I think scoring here is important. I think if you're in, with hammer in the 6th end, take your single point here, tie up this game going into 7. So I think this is the right decision for them.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with you. You're a force away from having hammer back and taking a 2 and taking a win.
That's right. So putting a single point on the board here is big in this game.
Shauna Simpson, skip of this Saskatchewan team from the Highland Curling Club in Regina. Final stone in 6.
Control. Stick. Clean.
You always like to hear the words clean when you're throwing those. Usually indicates that they're close, and they certainly were. Very nice.
Yeah, every sweeper's favorite 5-letter word. Clean, a single on the board. We're back to tied at 3. We'll bring you the 7th after this.
You make moments like these possible.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Deadlocked at 3 here in our feature match at the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships, live from the RA Center here in Ottawa, Ontario. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us this afternoon here on Curling Canada Plus for our All-Prairie feature matchup. Quite a banger we got going here as it's 3-3. Alberta will have the hammer as we proceed to play in the 7th. 5 sheets of action here at the RA Center, Gary.
Yeah, 5 sheets going here today. As most every draw, we've got 5 sheets going. Over on sheet A, we've got Northern Ontario up 3-2 right now over Team Manitoba. Manitoba with the hammer in the 6th end. On sheet B, we've got Team Ontario up 6-3 on Team Northwest Territories. Over on sheet D, we've got Team Quebec right now up with a 6-point lead, 8-2 on Team BC. And way over on sheet E, we've got Team Nova Scotia, looks to be 5-2 right now up on Team Manitoba. So we'll try to keep you guys updated as we go here.
All the action available as well on curling.ca/scoreboard. 9 total sheets in action here at these under-18 championships between here, the RA Center, and the Ottawa Hunt and Golf Club, which is, well, pretty close by, not too a couple kilometers away.
Yeah, pretty convenient, really. 10 to 15 minute drive just south of here at the Ottawa Golf and Hunt Club. Beautiful facility over there. I know the players are treated to a gorgeous facility here, and over there a little different country club setting. Gorgeous facility. 6 sheets of ice over there, 4 sheets in play for this event, but typically a 6-sheet curling club over there. And I know all the players and fans alike are treated to a beautiful setting over there.
Yeah, that Ottawa Hunt and Golf Club is a real treat to play at. I know they have all the amenities there that you could ever want, and I'm not sure some of these players are even old enough to use a razor, but all the freebies you could ever ask for over there.
They do have beautiful facilities there, there's no doubt. And I spend a lot of time over there myself during the year. Our junior teams practice out of there. We're fortunate, very fortunate to have ice available to us over there during the year. Bill Duck and the crew over there have been extremely good to us over the years as far as allowing us to practice there, and the ice is always in pristine condition. And our junior, you'll see, we're seeing more junior teams actually, U18s, U21 teams actually taking advantage of the opportunity to practice over there at the Hunt Club. The conditions are so nice, and the facilities are certainly second to none. So we're lucky to have that facility here in Ottawa. There's no doubt about it.
3-3 our score here on the feature sheet between Team Alberta and Team Saskatchewan. And a real wall starting to get built up behind the tee line.
Yeah, we've got a heck of a game here. I mean, it's been very, very well played, very well called. Two skips calling an exceptionally good game here. I've found. I've been very impressed with these 2 young skips. The way they've been calling this game tactically, playing the percentages, getting the rocks in good positions here. Been a really, really well played game. The all-important 7th end here in a tie game.
Okay, well.
Alberta does have hammer. And stacked a couple of Saskatchewan stones back behind the button.
Yeah, Alberta with last rock advantage here in the 7th end in a tie game. As we talked about earlier, you know, these teams will always have an idea what their number 1 goal for an end is. And I think if you're Team Alberta, you'd obviously like to score a 2 and take a 2-point advantage into the last, but doesn't look like that's going to happen here as we've got rocks in play. Or sorry, we've got Saskatchewan with those 2 in the 4-foot there and shooting.
They've got a golden opportunity here to really put on some pressure. And both teams have been jockeying. It's been quite close the whole way. You know, both
really
teams they're taking turns sort of jabbing at each other, and nobody landing a haymaker as of yet.
No question about that.
Just tight.
The rock slip's a little deep.
I think we just freeze.
Yeah.
Either way, 1, 2, and 3 shot stone belong to Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan laying 3 right now in the 4-foot area, but not a bad situation for Alberta.
Yeah, they've got access to the pile, and everything's behind the tee line.
They're going to look to get one down here, and on top of that one on the center line 4-foot area. Good shot, rock.
Certainly changed the fortune of Alberta in this end in particular. They've been sharp all game.
Very much so.
Morgan to Skiffert, her second. This rock is running.
Maybe just a little wide of the broom on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, I think we just need less ice there. Because if you pick the guard, that's
Interesting. Shooter spills away, maybe a little bit of extra weight.
Yeah. Certainly advantage Saskatchewan here now as they've got 3 rocks remaining in the rings, 2 of them in the 4-foot.
Just a 3.
I'll certainly attempt to make a guard here.
Lauren Speidel. Her first.
Okay, line's good now. Line's good.
2 to 3. Whoa.
Line's really good. Oh, let it die.
It lost its handle.
Die.
Finish. Oh, you're
No,
okay.
sit.
Yeah, that rock going sideways as soon as it lost its handle.
Overcurled a little bit. Pretty good, though.
Or just straight down.
Yeah, lots of traffic, but Alberta can certainly still get to the nose of that shot stone biting the back of the button.
This is a big shot here in this situation. Alberta really needs to get one in here now. Take control of this end again. They're in a little bit of trouble here. Again, Alberta with last rock advantage in this 7th end. But in a little bit of trouble with 3 Saskatchewan stones in the rings. 2 of them behind guards.
No team using a coach's interaction yet. Well, we're not going to see one here.
Yeah, I find that's a good point. I actually find that a little interesting.
Some coaches, you know, they take a you call them when you need them approach.
Yeah.
You've been a coach of this event before, Gary?
Absolutely, yes. We our U18 team competed in this event last year. Where I was coaching that team, and but I agree, you do use your coach's timeouts sparingly. Depends on the dynamic of the team and the experience of the team.
Big sweep here. Got to get by that guard. They're by the first, by the second.
Ooh, nice shot.
Boy, look at that.
Wow.
That was a must make. And no mistake there from Emma Yarmich.
Yeah, as we see it here, she just gets by this guard.
That'll take years off your life if you're a parent.
Absolutely. Beautiful shot there. Well timed. They needed that one.
Yeah. Super clutch. Alberta yet to surrender a deuce in this entire event. And it doesn't look like they're going to start now.
No.
Speidel, her second here in the 7th.
Really sweeping this one to get it by.
They'll be off the front guard.
Well, that certainly changes the complexity of this end. And
but I think we try it.
Yeah, if you can get corner frozen on your own stone there, it would be locked. All sorts of Saskatchewan catchers back there.
I don't want to leave any of it open. No, I know. I think you need like less.
yes, Alberta now will
I'll throw less.
certainly love to get this one around this center line.
I think it's close.
Red stone as we see it there.
4 foot, but if you're 8 foot and a piece under, that's okay. We just gotta be tucked a little. Okay.
So important on these types of shots to remember what your tolerance is. And
Okay, I'll leave it to you guys.
these young players are always thinking about what their tolerance is and where they'd like to be versus where they really wouldn't want to be on this stone. And certainly top of the rings, 8-foot area, top 8, top 4 would be ideal.
Line's good. We're all there. 7.
Yarmich now.
Line's good. Line's good. Work, girls.
Sweepers are on this one, coast to coast.
They're working it.
Need to fight to maintain the line. Are they by the guard? No, they'll rub off.
That's not bad. Okay.
Maybe just a shade light.
Maybe just a little light. Yeah, just a little light. Not a terrible result, really. It's in a good spot. That can be tapped up and potentially used by Alberta. Here we go.
Definitely the tolerance compared to being heavy in that situation.
Absolutely, yeah. We're going to have a coach's timeout here, as we mentioned.
You just want to guard that
It's
top.
off their option. They can have a coach's timeout every end, as we said. We haven't seen that much in this game.
You could
But
try actually and just wrap around and prevent her tap, too. Even if you just tuck into the 8-foot, hey? Then she have.
That is a lot of rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. I like that. Okay.
Tolerance is light, right?
Yeah, leave it.
That's Coach Galen Simpson coming out and imparting her wisdom. That's a great jacket with the Saskatchewan flag on there.
Isn't it, though?
And if anything,
Where do I get one of those?
Yeah.
Tap that. Yeah.
Maybe do a little trade.
Yeah, maybe. I don't think my Ontario jacket would fit her, unfortunately. So. I wear a men's XL.
Top 4-inch, top 8. If we block her tap.
Really good discussion there with the coach. You heard her actually mention tolerance, and a little short of the shot stone would be okay. In a good position there. Set up an angle potentially on the Alberta Rock.
You think 55 out here? I think so. It's pretty close. 55 should be good here.
Final details being shored up by Shauna Simpson. Her first here in the 7th end.
60. See, back 4. Whoa. We're hot. Whoa, Katie. No, we're just P. Whoa. We need to hurry back.
Weight looks close.
Fighting to hold the line. Switching to curl now. Stops in the 8-foot.
Pretty nice result, actually. That's in a very nice spot. You can see it there, wide open, but in an area where it can be bumped up on the next one if she chose to do that. So pretty good result.
Yeah, it seals off that side of access to the 4-foot as
Sure
well.
does, yeah.
But then I have the yellow gun. Yeah. Okay, so we just want to just bump it a hair. Yeah. But just try to get shot. Yeah. I think we might need more. I think we're here. Okay, you got it.
So a small bump, the call now coming from Emma DeSkifford. Certainly the most obvious call if you're looking at the house. Great way to sit too.
Absolutely. I mean, an opportunity to sit too for sure. We know this rock will curl here, so she can get by this guard as we see it up there just off the center line. She could get by that guard by probably 2 or 3 inches and have it finish past that guard into the 4-foot. Oh, we're going to have another look at it.
Yeah, Morgan DeSkifford was flagging something for Emma. We'll listen in.
Okay, they've changed their mind here.
I think Morgan flagged that Saskatchewan was likely playing the angle on the stone that was just thrown and stopped in the top of the 8-foot. Looks like
right.
they switched an audible for a tap, it looks like.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I think she's talking about the tap, and that's certainly there to do. It's a nice angle for it. It's completely wide open, the yellow stone is, and the tap on it is certainly available.
Both shots relatively similar in degree of difficulty.
I would agree.
Pick your poison, really.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing about a skip shots. You can play what you want, just make them.
Just make it, exactly. Pick the one you're going to make.
They're fighting to make this curl, however. Looks like they're going to be on the Saskatchewan stone that they were trying to mitigate. Little tap up.
Hard.
It'll shrink the scoring area, and Alberta will remain shot stone in the interim.
Yeah, it just didn't quite curl enough, obviously, and ended up tapping the Saskatchewan stone up a little bit.
You've got both of them, though. Yeah. Yep.
Interesting call here now. If you're Saskatchewan,
Yeah.
the shot that you're probably seeing that your opponent has, Team Alberta has that tap again. They've got 2 taps, actually. They've got one closest to the center line and the one just off the center line. So 2 opportunities for Alberta to tap for the second point. So if you're Saskatchewan, I think you look at those and say, hey, which one is probably a little more easier, and potentially guard that one and take it away. So that looks to be what they're attempting to do here.
Alberta will still have the clockwise rotation tap, the original call that Emma Skifford had on her 7 shot.
They will.
Saskatchewan, I mean, you can't block everything.
Can't take them all the way.
So Saskatchewan saying these look easier. Let's force her back to the other side.
That's right.
Shauna Simpson. Her final stone here in the 7th. This to stop if you're Team Saskatchewan. It's in the way.
It's in the way. I think that was the one they were not exactly sure which one they were looking to guard, but they certainly were successful in guarding that one yellow stone. The other one is available for Alberta to tap if they chose to do so.
It's up to you. Like, we'd have to hit it at an angle anyway. I mean, I think that's how much we're hitting.
The angle tap they're talking about.
Yeah. I think same weight or
these are tough shots, Gary.
These are tough little shots. You've got to have the good combination of your line and your weight to make these. And in theory, they're a little more difficult, certainly, than a straight draw. We talked about the other option, of course, on the other side of the rings, which would be considered a straight draw in there behind that guard. But they like this one. They've played down this path a few times. They should know the path really well.
Fine too. So same weight as your last. Okay. You got it. Okay. This is the same ice. Do you think that's fine?
I think that's not. I think you can maybe touch less, but if you want to play this ice, that's fine.
Shade less? Okay. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'll throw the same weight.
Circle this one in your scorecard at home. This could be a big shot. Emma Skifford looking for a deuce with an angled tap back in her final stone here in the 7th end.
Opportunity for a big deuce here. She can make this little tap back.
Snickers are on it right away.
Looks to be curling. Looks to be over curling.
Yeah, that'll over curl and catch the Saskatchewan guard. Single score for Alberta. They lead by 1. We'll take a break and bring in the 8th after this.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You can throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
The Men of Curling calendar is back for 2024. 18 curling athletes from 4 different nations are raising money for various charities. Support them by purchasing yours today at curlingcares.com.
The sports landscape continues to change, and teams and facilities are under more pressure to provide online and in-venue entertainment. They need the right team to deliver their product. Look no further than IKS Live. We provide service across North America and produce the best fan experience across all platforms.
The finish line is in sight as we're going to bring you the 8th end of this, the 2024 Canadian Under-18 Curling Championships. Our feature match between Alberta and Saskatchewan. Alberta leads by a single. And Saskatchewan's got a hammer here in the last end. They're going to try and score 2 against a team that has yet to surrender a deuce throughout this entire week. Welcome back, everyone. It's Andrew Denny and Gary Rowe in the booth for you to call this final end. And great game so far, Gary.
I tell you, Andrew, we've been treated to an absolute gem of a curling game here this afternoon. These two teams have been going at it right from the beginning. And just a tremendous 7th end we just witnessed there with all sorts of rocks in play. Came down to a tough shot attempt for a deuce by Alberta. Didn't quite make it. And we've got a 1-point game in our final end of play here. 4-3. Saskatchewan down 1 with the all-important last rock.
That's that the eternal question in curling. You want to be up 1 without or down 1 with? I know my answer. Down 1 with.
Yeah, and I tend to agree, and I think that can depend a little bit on some circumstances and how you're feeling about getting that deuce. And you know, if you've had some success scoring deuces and you're loving your conditions, you're liking the way you're setting those up, I think you certainly prefer to have last rock in the final end with an opportunity to score 2 and win the game. And
big game in Pool A as Alberta's 1-1, Saskatchewan 1-2. Top 4 teams of 7 will make the championship round. So a big match here. No tiebreakers at this event either.
No, big event here. 21 teams, like you say, from all across Canada. And 3 pools. We're in our preliminary round here of pool play. A reminder that our records for these teams, Saskatchewan is at 1-2. Alberta sitting at 1-1 in the standings. So big game here for both of these teams in the standings. With, as you can imagine, they both came here looking to make a playoff run, and so a huge game here.
Sit. Oh, okay.
Just snuck over. They were looking to have that hog, it looked like, but.
Well, 4 rocks thrown and 4 rocks in play here to start this end.
Yeah, if you're Team Alberta, you're up 1. Do you go hard for the steal, or do you just play the force and take your chance on the extra?
Well, there's certainly an argument to be made for going for the steal here and just keeping the pedal down, as they say, and keep the offense going. A lot of teams will take that strategy into this end, especially if you're feeling it and your team's playing well and you're making a lot of these nice come-arounds. It's certainly a nice opportunity here now for Alberta to get one in a good position.
The only deuce of this game coming in the second end, and that was Alberta who scored it. Morgan to Skiffort's offering now making its way down the sheet.
Keep going. Okay. Sorry, that's not bad. That's okay. 15.
Settles biting the back of the forefoot.
15.
That's a nice shot. It's in there. It's fully. It's not fully buried, but it's about 3/4, it seems.
Yeah, you can hear Skip Emma to Skifford saying we got to touch center. We got to touch center, no matter how deep it goes.
That's right. Behind the tee line, however, so Saskatchewan now can make an attempt. Well, they're going to make an attempt to tap it out, it looks like. Playing a hack weight shot here.
McKenna Bailey settling into the hack.
It's just like a regular.
The other option here, of course, would be to play a freeze. Freeze one down in front of this one, but they're going to attempt to remove this and keep the shooter in play.
Yeah, catch half of it and roll away. You can set up your second or third point that way. You only need 2.
That's right.
This is curling.
This is curling big here.
Tap the Alberta stone, ricochet off its own and stopping the forefoot.
Well, I think now if you're Team Alberta, and we were just speaking about what their strategy might be here now, I think based on this situation, they're thinking steal, and She's walked up to indicate a guard, and I can't blame her for thinking that. It's an opportunity here now to get a guard on these two yellow stones and really make it difficult for Saskatchewan on this end.
Yeah, first and second shot belonging to Alberta. Skiffort's second stone here in the 8th. I think the fans came away because we're getting to the conclusion of some of these games. That or the coffee starting to kick in.
I think that's maybe more like it. Big crowds here all week at the RA Center.
Yeah, it really does feel like a national championship in this building.
It really does. It really does. You've got that national championship atmosphere here.
Just nice control. You got it. Deep breath.
Alberta's guard attempt over curled, so this is a golden opportunity here for Saskatchewan to get at this stone. It might be their last chance to get at it. So big shot here coming in the 8th end. Bailey, her second.
Doing a control weight takeout here. Trying to get this to the nose if possible.
By the guard, just barely. Actually cross and roll under. My, oh my.
Beautiful curling shot there. Gets the roll in behind those guards. As we see it here, just gets by the guard.
Oh, I got chills just looking at it. Ugh. Scary.
Outstanding.
Yeah, really nice shot. Second shot belongs to Alberta, and Saskatchewan will need 2 to win the game outright. Taking 1 will force an extra end. Alberta does have this path open. It's Emma Yarmich is offering. It's making its way down.
It's got some curling to do.
Here. Just here. Whoa. Okay.
Stops majority in the 8-foot.
Yeah, stops in a nice spot actually. Certainly very usable up there in that top 8-foot area.
Yeah, Saskatchewan is going to have to do something with it. Just a little bit of a scary shot if it stays on the high side and jams on your own in the 4-foot.
Yeah.
But you got to trust that it'll curl. Throw it clean.
You do. You have to deal with it. It's not one you can really leave there. You've got an attempt to remove this one. So
Spidles first.
We'll try to get to the nose of this one.
Coming down. Right to the nose. Make the double. Very nice. Well, looky here. Saskatchewan all of a sudden lying 4 behind plenty of cover and everything above the tee line, Gary.
2 back-to-back outstanding curling shots there by Team Saskatchewan to set up the situation now. Laying 4, as you said, all above the tee line. In a tremendous position here.
Yeah, we have to run something.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. Try and get this 3 and this 4. Yeah. That 5 will be open.
We'd still be sitting here.
Only 3 rocks remaining now in this end for both teams. This is Alberta's second stone coming up here now.
Coach interaction being called now. We got the hot mics on them. We'll listen in.
I'm thinking running the center. Try and get the middle 2. But I mean, Emma was saying the higher one, try and get
I mean, the center one getting those 2 is good. Another one is you hit, that one she just hit and flop a little bit over, and you have that rock in that control zone, right? She's going to try to hit it.
And she might.
Okay. Otherwise, you have the angle slash, right? The center one, what does it get us?
Hoping for a miss.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we're hoping for a miss anyways.
Yeah, I know.
But if we run that center one, we get 2 off the front, they're still controlling.
Yeah.
And ours is coming in behind all this stuff. We need something that we can promote or get at this one.
So just a little hit and roll?
I think so. Do you guys like that?
Yeah.
just off of that one, because then we have something up front there.
Okay.
If anything, you have the wide out turn draw to try to get to the edge of the 4 and your last.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
It's Coach Mark DeSkifford. It's a real family affair here on this Team Alberta team. Gary, what did you think of that conversation?
Well, excellent discussion, you know, and they've talked about a couple of options there. And really, the priority here, I think, now is to play this shot sort of as a setup shot. You know, they got to find a way to get in here. So right now, they've got no way to get into the forefoot if you're Team Alberta. So they're talking about removing this one here, as they're indicating with the broom, removing that stone, potentially even make the double on that one in the forefoot there, and the shooter would roll away. But that would at least open up this side of the rings for an opportunity to get one in there, maybe on their next shot. So that's what they're looking to do.
Okay, hit little flop.
They're actually playing a little flop. She said a little flop, so they're actually looking to play a little bit of an inside roll, keep the shooter right there. But again, for an opportunity to use that stone on their next shot. So good call. A couple of options here.
Yeah, good productive discussion there on behalf of Team Alberta. Emma Yarmich, she settles in the hack, fires.
Throwing some weight at this one, looks to be normal type weight.
By the guard.
Okay, that's fine.
Make contact, get that little inside roll, and nudge the Saskatchewan stone over.
Yeah, pretty good result. I mean, she did what she intended to do. That was the call. She wanted to keep her shooter right there. And as we mentioned, with the potential opportunity to promote that yellow one that she just put there and into the forefoot, potentially on her next one. So good shot.
The onus now in Saskatchewan to react to that stone. That is a dangerous stone.
Yeah, we kind of, you'll be inside. Yeah.
It looks like they're electing to just guard it up.
Looks to be a guard attempt here. Saskatchewan recognizing, of course, that yellow one that Alberta just put there is a dangerous stone for them.
That's okay.
Spidal now, per second.
Miles in, guys. One. Curl. Hard curl. Hard curl.
Sweepers are really attempting to make this one curl, as you can see. Try to finish this stone over in the guard position.
It's really starting to walk.
And they did just that.
Yeah, really back to the forefoot line. Great sweep there from Bailey and Caitlin Spidal.
I don't think we can get off.
All sorts of sisters on this team.
Well, for Team Alberta, they're kind of back in a similar situation they were one shot ago, where there's really no way in there. And they've got to figure out a way to potentially open up a path on this one to maybe have an opportunity on their last one to get a yellow stone in there. So
Just off nose right here.
Alberta
with a run back attempt here.
And they got plenty of time on the clock, so they, having already used their coaches' interaction, they have time to make this discussion.
Yeah. Shade less.
And as we see the stones here now, you do see there are a couple of options here. She can run this yellow one back, potentially to the red stone on the right and remove a red stone or two. She could also potentially run this back right into the pocket of the yellow red, leaving her shooter right there, which would potentially set her something else, set up something for her last shot. So
Emma DeSkifford, her first here in the 8th. Right back. Make contact with some red. It spills the second shot.
yeah, nice throw, and it was very, very close to doing what she had in mind, but got a little unfortunate where the one she ran back kind of just spun to the top of the forefoot.
Because if she's running it this way,
So the angles are not great now for Team Alberta.
the double run on those. Maybe. That's hard, though. Yeah. I'm okay with her playing
Saskatchewan in
that.
good shape here. Down one with last rock. This final end.
Yeah. Yeah. It's whatever she's comfortable throwing.
Yeah, I like
to be
that.
made.
Yep.
I think so. Put it center, maybe a hair on the side. Yeah.
Because she can't hit it this way. She has to come this way
She
and
has
try
to
to
come that
support.
way, yeah.
But
Like,
then
I
she's
can
probably
curl it if
rolling.
it needs. Make you just
For Team Saskatchewan here, you're thinking about Alberta has one shot remaining, and what do they have? You know, what does Alberta have here? And you're looking to maybe guard or prevent that shot from happening on this one. Whatever you think the best opportunity is for Alberta here.
Yeah, getting down to brass tacks in this game, and Saskatchewan sitting two, definitely in control of this end.
I like
1-2. 1-2, yeah.
1-2, yeah.
Decided to play a center line guard. I think they recognize the Alberta Yellowstone in the top of the 12-foot can be raised.
Just off
So I think that's what they've decided to do is play a center line guard here and take that shot away.
Yeah. Probably.
Sometimes the simplest solution is the best.
Very much so.
Skip the team from the Highland Curling Club in Regina. Shauna Simpson settles into the hack. A big shot in her hand right now here in the 8th end. Her first.
Make sure it's over.
Really got a curl.
Certainly a little wide right now. They're attempting to curl it. I don't think it's going to get there.
They try and chap that one rock over and nothing doing.
We have this.
Well,
Like they're just like slightly staggered.
as we were talking about there, this yellow one in the top of the 12-foot position
I think that's kind of the only thing. Do you guys like that?
can be raised
Like, I
up.
don't really know. It's just
Will
like
they
slightly
get?
staggered?
Can they get second shot rock though, Andrew? That's the question
Like,
here.
we
I don't
gotta
know
get
if
one
it's
out,
a
right? But I know
it's a tough
staggered,
angle for them.
but-
Yeah, it's not a picnic.
Here, and you're going to be rolling that way, but...
Yeah, but we have to get one.
You can draw it up if you want.
Or draw, but I don't know.
Well,
Like you have that high draw.
what they're looking to do potentially is
I
this
think
stone
half of the 4 foot at least.
onto this
I
one
don't think we're like.
I think, yeah.
Like, if it, like,
potentially sit.
This is high.
Yeah, I like this draw. I feel like that's almost too
If
much.
they were able to do that, that would certainly outcount the one in the top of the 4 foot. It looks to be. It's very close though.
I think we have to kind of almost like.
As we're looking at it right now.
Okay, so
yeah.
here, like just pretend that we're the yellow.
Yeah, that stagger on those top two yellows is really what's creating Alberta's problems right now.
Yeah, I like
It sure
it.
is. So they've actually now gone to a different shot, which probably is a little more on the percentage side. If you're looking to play your percentages here, and the idea is you need to get one in here, at least second shot rock.
Yeah, there's that long guard up by the U18 Championship logo
That's
that
the
they'll have to contend
challenge.
with.
Yeah, that's the challenge. They've got to get by that long, and now the good news is that it is a long guard. It's way up there, so they could potentially get just past that, have it curl towards the 4 foot.
And all you need to be is second shot.
That's right.
Try your luck in the extra. To Skifford. The game in her hand right now. Final stone in the 8th end for Team Alberta.
Line looks really good.
By the guard perfectly. Now it just has to stop her second shot. Sweeping it by. Oh, it'll bleed too far.
Just a little too far.
So there you have it. No final stone required. 2 on the board for Saskatchewan as they come back and take the win. They improved to 2-2 and a 4-3 final. What a game, Gary. Any closing remarks?
Well, just a fantastic match, like we said, but two great teams here. A battle all the way. Came down to the last couple of stones there. And such an entertaining game today.
We'll be back at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Curling Canada Plus. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great evening, everyone. Take care.